Good day, ladies and gentlemen of NJROTC. I am Cadet Petty Officer 3rd Class Castro, and today I'm here to talk to you about acceptable appearances for the military ball, this being one of them, the khaki uniform. But before you do wear it, make sure you have the correct regulations and measurements for uniform, because you want to look good. It is a ball after all. Take care.
The second acceptable uniform is the dress blue uniform. Please make sure everything is measured, aligned, and ironed before you come to Navy ball, because the last thing you want to do is to look like a mess while you're wearing the best uniform. Make sure to wear aviators for extra style points too.
Good afternoon, NJROTC. My name is Jacob Medson, and this suit is one of your appropriate attires for military ball. And before you come, make sure it's ironed and not wrinkled. Thank you for your time.
The dress is the second non-uniform item that you could wear to Navy ball. As a reminder, anyone could wear a dress or a suit as long as they have good intention and they are wearing it in good taste. For the dresses, they need to be at the hemline or below the knee with no excessive parts showing. If you have any questions about if your dress is acceptable attire for the Navy ball or meets the standard, please ask Commander, Master Guns, or a COC member for pre-screen approval. Dresses do not need to get approved, but we suggest it as we do not want anyone to show up to Navy ball and be disappointed.
Hello, this part is going to show you how to introduce your guest when you show up to Navy ball. You'll show up to Commander or Master Guns, or in this case, or this scenario, Shamu, and you're gonna see what not to do first. Now let's have our first couples arrive here.
Hey, what's up, my G's? This is my guest. What's up?
So, you just seen what not to do. So now, the next lovely couple are going to show you what to do when you arrive at Navy ball.
Good evening, ma'am. This is my guest for this evening, Nicole Young.
And they'll walk off and go to their seats. So, now you know how to introduce your guest at Navy ball. Okay.
1, action.
So, this next scene will tell you how to act at the table at Navy ball or any formal event. As you can see, this is what not to do. Being on your phones, having your feet up on the table, and not interacting with the other cadets or guests. What you should do is put your phones away, sit nicely at the table, and interact with the other cadets.
So how's the weather, guys?
As shown.
Yes.
Another thing, when your guest stands up, you and only you must stand up. As seen, this is what not to do. Dakota did not stand up when Maddie, his guest, left the room. And right now, we're gonna show you what you should do. When Young leaves, Cassia will then get up with Young until Young exits the area. And then he may sit back down. This will conclude this first part of how to act at the dinner table. Anyway, this is not how to act at the dinner table. So we're going to be discussing some taboo terms that you should not be discussing, such as sex, religion, politics, and other things as well, to not start any arguments or bring any fights to the Navy ball dinner or event. So, politics, am I right?
Yeah. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Sleepy Joe is the worst.
I know, right?
Oh!
You see what not to do at the dinner table. Now we are going to discuss respectable topics that you can discuss at the dinner table that will have everyone a delightful evening. So, how was the food?
It was pretty good.
I really liked it.
Hello, this is going to be how to come and get your food. This is what not to do. As you can see, the NS4, the senior cadet, is coming and not waiting for all the junior personnel, the NS1s, NS2s, NS3s, to eat first. Now we're going to show you how to eat. So, you saw what not to do, which means the NS4s eat first and push everyone out of the way. This is what you're supposed to do. The NS1 is supposed to come up when they're called to get their food, and so forth and so forth. So the NS2s, the NS3s, if there's some, and then finally the NS4s eat last, excluding COC, because COC eats final. After that, you would go return to your table where we'll go over table etiquette for eating.
Now that you got your food, you need to know how to eat with the items that you are given with. The common rule is outside in with the utensils. That means you would start off with the soup spoon and the salad fork, working your way into the dinner utensils, then the dessert utensils. For the bread and the butter knife, as you get your piece of bread, you need to grab one roll from the bread basket and pass it along, as you'll see in a later video. And if you eat your bread, you'll take a piece of that bread, only a tiny piece, not the full roll, and spread the butter on that individual piece and then eat it. The water goblet, you'll grab it from the stem of the water goblet or wine glass and drink from it and then put it back down. The napkin will go on your lap before you eat, and then if you need to get up at any time, you'll put it on the back of your chair. Then the next part will discuss how to put the utensils to tell the waiter you are done, paused, finished, and etc. There are 5 different types of utensil positions that signify a meaning. The pause is when your fork and knife are at the sides. For the second plate, you'll place like a plus sign. An excellent is like a minus sign. When you are finished, you'll place some like 2 parallel lines running vertically, or 2 sticks going up and down. And if you do not like it, you'll intersect them or cross them together. Please make sure when you're eating to not cut all the food at once. And you'll see in this next video how to act at the dinner table, as in passing the salt and pepper and other items.
So, right now we're going over how to act at the table when eating. So what we're going to review is that we got the salt, raise the salt up, and then we got the pepper, and we're going to show you how to pass the salt and pepper around the table. Now you may be thinking, that is a useless thing we don't need to know, but it is actually a very respectful and courteous thing to do to pass the salt and pepper together. So the cadets are going to show what not to do when passing the salt and the pepper.
Give me both.
So, you just seen what not to do when passing the salt and pepper at the dinner table. Now the cadets will show how to properly pass the salt and pepper.
Also, I think it's too late. Can I have the salt, please? Of course.
As you just seen, they of course pass the salt and pepper together and then put it down, passing it around the table.
No, I'm ready.
Now, after you've seen the salt and pepper, we're going to go over how to pass ingredients and other objects such as the bread bowl around the table. This is what not to do.
Does anyone else want bread? No, thank you. Yes, please. I mean, that purple. Yeah.
So, you just saw what not to do when passing bread and other items at the dinner table. Now the cadets will show the proper way how to pass bread and other items at the dinner table.
So funny about it that it's really low. You know. Do you guys want some bread?
I mean, I'll take some. Thank you very much. Did you say you want some bread? Okay.
No, I can pass it to you too.
So,
Okay.
when you drop your utensils, you want to be sure to ask for another because they're dirty. But the cadets are going to show what not to do when you drop your utensils.
Coming and then I can't pick like
Oh,
color.
yeah.
You can't pick like another color, so like I'm just trying to get them in the ball.
What was your favorite color?
So, you just seen what not to do when you drop your silverware, because that is dirty and disgusting. Now, the cadet is going to show what to do when you drop your silverware and how to ask of how to drop your silverware.
Me, I like the. I like Ben 10.
Waiter, can I get a new?
I think I like
Oh,
Avatar Last
yeah.
Airbender.
Thank you very much.
I'll take this back for you.
Oh, no. We don't talk about that.
So, we reviewed everything about the dinner table. Now we're going to view on how to get seconds when they're called. The cadets are now going to show what not to do when the seconds are not called just yet.
Actually, as long as my phone is.
Seconds!
Please. What?
So, the cadets just showed what not to do when seconds are called. Now the cadets will show the proper way to get seconds at Navy Ball.
I like the. You know, the
Seconds.
So, welcome back. We just covered how to eat and do or act around the dinner table when you get up when you're guests. Now we're gonna review how to act on the dance floor. So, we're gonna show you what not to do. So, we went over how not to dance on or act on the dance floor. This is how to act on the dance floor. So basically, just use common sense and do what the song calls for and keep it appropriate levels. You should dance like your parents are watching you. And also, when you gotta keep in consideration, when you're in uniform, you do not put ties on your head. You're respecting that uniform as well. Scene 3, take 22.
That's curiosity.
So, you just seen what not to do when seconds are called. Now the cadets will show the proper way how to do seconds.
Seconds.
This banquet hall looks a lot like the ROTC room.
Stand up!
Scene 3, take 18. Scene 3, take 11. So, you just 3, take 9. Ow. I hurt myself. So, alright. Take 1, scene 3, what not to discuss at the dinner table. Hello, and welcome again. Hi.
Do's and don'ts of Navy ball etiquette.
I'm filming the video.
Don't bring Dakota.
Yeah. Alright. So,
I'll get my office.
Yes, sir.
Roger. So anyway, we're gonna include that in the scene because it's funny.
Okay.
Um,
It's me recording, by the way.
no one wants to see you.
Okay, I just
Anyway, this is how to act. This is not how to act. All right, take 1, scene 5, part 2. So this is the dance scene. How to do it right. You can't look at me. Look at me. So we went over how not to dance on or act. All right, this is take 1, scene 5. How to dance and act on the dance floor. All right, ready? Hand on me.
Oh.
Camera on me.
Okay.
All right. Someone say action.
Action!
Bro, don't say it. Okay, hold on.
You gotta see scene 3.
Oh, scene 3, take 100. Action!
Oh my goodness, I already said that part. Just say 3, 2, 1.
One.
Oh.